Hi everyone, I am very excited to bring this subscription back to my channel today. This is the Wordy Traveler. I had it once on the channel before, I'll link that down below, but it is now revamped a little bit. The subscription model's changed as well as the website, just a little bit, but it is still a quarterly book and travel item subscription box to fulfill that sense of wanderlust through books and cultural items. You can visit a different destination each quarter through your reading, through the adventures in nonfiction or fiction styles. It's customizable depending on the books that you like. And today I am going to tell you how you can get this around the world box that I'm going to unbox, a $99 value for free. So if you'd like to find out what's in this amazing cultural around the world travel box, then please stay tuned. So alright, I'm going to get into the unboxing. One of the things the company has revamped is their box. It looks like a suitcase. It even has a little handle here. All I've done is slit the box, and I did make sure that nothing broke, and I wanted to just see basically in that. But other than that, this is how it will look like when you get it. Welcome aboard. And let me tell you how you can get this amazing welcome box. This is the welcome aboard welcome box around the world. This one is going to feature a bunch of different countries versus each quarter, each season, it will feature a specific country. So with my link, it is affiliate link, and discount code Jessie15, you can get this box for free, which again, $99 value, plus your very first box, whether it's quarterly or annual, and I'll go into that in a minute. Even if you get a quarterly box, you can get it for $49 with my code and link, plus get this free box at a $99 value, plus a Sleepy Bookworm Tea that would be in each of your boxes for the remainder of 2025. And 2 or 3 sets of tea, depending on how many boxes you get. So that is the best deal I've ever seen, to get the Wordy Traveler for $49. If you sign up quarterly, you will have to pay shipping. If you sign up annually, you can save, and basically the difference is you won't be paying shipping. You'll save $52 for the year in shipping, which I think is a fantastic deal and probably the best I've seen in Wordy Traveler history. And like I said, you have some customization options in terms of whether you want a fiction or nonfiction books or a mix of both. We'll go over them at the end, but I would love to share this welcome box with you. Now, Wordy Traveler was kind enough to reach out to me and wanted me to become an affiliate for them, and because of that I get to offer you this amazing discount. You'll see a discount on their website, but it's not as good as the one that I will have with my particular link and code. So you definitely want to make sure you take up this offer if you are interested in this box, if you've been thinking about it, if you'd like to gift it, etc., etc. I was so excited when they reached out to me to send this to me, free to review for my honest opinion, and of course promote. And I know I already love this subscription because I did get the box a couple years ago when they featured Peru, and I'll have that linked down below. But like I said, listen to the little bit of changes in the subscription. Just to let you know too, in this box the items may vary, just because I have some items, there's basically a list of items that you could get, and I'll show you that as I go along. But these are examples of some of the items you could get, since this is a welcome box featuring a variety of countries. And I am just excited, so we're just gonna get in. I am beyond excited, you guys. When this company reached out to me, I was doing a happy dance. This was a channel dream of mine. And of course you can see that because I did buy the box from Peru, so I liked it enough to be able to buy it. But let's take a look at what's in this box, and like I said, we'll go over more of the individual subscription at the end. I love what they did. This new box looks like a suitcase. I literally feel like I'm just pulling things out of my suitcase from my travel. So basically, this is the product guide here, and it talks about the souvenirs, and it says, we handpick 2 to 3 souvenirs from this list for your box. We often include extra bowls and items to thank you for supporting our small business. So they have 6 items listed, and everyone will get a different 2 to 3 items. So I'm super excited about that. So we're just gonna see. There's also a travel inspired book in here. It'll be either fiction or nonfiction. A globally inspired bookmark and charm, and locally owned coffee and tea. So that's usually what you'll see, a lot of that in the boxes. If you guys remember, I got an alpaca charm when I got the box from Peru, which makes total sense. So I'm just gonna open, I don't know, I'm gonna pick this item. This looks interesting. It's nicely wrapped in bubble wrap. All right, so the first item, like I said, this box is gonna feature a bunch of different countries, and have to be careful. This actually looks a little breakable. They do an amazing job with their packaging. Again, I'm very impressed. Sticking to the bowl a little bit, but this is a gorgeous, it feels ceramic, gorgeous little bowl. Lid fits right on like that. Just gonna take the bubble tape away. Look at this orange and blue. Very, very pretty. And oh, we got instructions on the inside. What does this say here? Let's see. Material is 100% ceramic. Care instruction: wash with soap and water. Dishwasher safe. Made in India. Awesome. Beautiful. You know I love blue. Anything blue with white. Got some orange for nice pops of color. This gorgeous bowl. So I'm going to see what the product guide has to say about it. I'm super excited that I got this. I did see some other folks unbox this welcome box, and if you're here watching multiple unboxings of it, thank you so much. But remember, each influencer that you see on YouTube or wherever, Instagram, etc., could get different items. So it's worth it if you're interested to watch everybody, see what we get. This is a Greek jar from Greece, a decorative or functional jar influenced by ancient Greek pottery styles. And so that's awesome that we got something representing Greece. And I think when this says made in India, I'm thinking that this actual label here might have been the piece made in India. Sorry about that, but I saw that first. That's what I get for not looking at the product guide. But you know, I'm trying to be like you guys, show you what it's like to open it and learn about the items as we go. And this is what you would be doing if you were at home, hopefully enjoying your travel-like experience. Speaking of, these look like awesome little nesting bowls or something. This time I'll read about the item before I look at the little card inside. But we have all of these to unwrap. These are not nesting like I thought. They are all the same size. You can see they do sort of fit into each other, but they're, yeah, we'll read about the material. They have this nice tin design along the bottom. I might insert some pictures if I need to, but here's, you can see it on the inside. Got a little bit impression too, and these are from India, the actual bowls, and it says they're steel votive bowls. So they're small, elegant bowls for candles or decor, inspired by traditional Middle Eastern and South Asian metalwork. So you definitely heard the metal as I took these out, and I think this is easy. It's so simple, but like it's nice to see something in like a metal work, like a tin. They're really pretty. Look, this is gorgeous. And we'll see about the care instructions here. Let's see, keep away from perfume, sprays, sanitizers, hand liquids, harsh liquids and spirits. Do not wash. Gently clean gently with a damp cloth if necessary. All right, so it is iron, so yeah, do not wash these. Obviously don't put anything food grade in them. They are not food safe, but these are absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I love them. I'm so excited. I have to think about where to put them. This is more of a decor piece, whereas this you could use decor, you know, being ceramic. You could use it really for whatever you want. All right, it looks like here's our little bag of charms. This is so exciting. And then a little bag of goodies here too. I have no idea what's in here, but we're gonna open our charms first because they're super cute. And you could collect them as you go. You could create like a tassel charm bookmark, and I dropped one. You could create a, oh no, I didn't. There's 3 charms in here. You could make a charm bracelet if you wanted. I'll insert the video below. I wish I had brought my alpaca charm out, but I got a lotus flower charm here. and a shamrock right there. We know what country that is supposed to represent. And this third one is a little bit bigger. It's a nautical compass type charm. Yep, it does have the cardinals coordinates in there, north, south, east, west. Very pretty. I love all these. Can't go wrong with these little charms. I'll have to decide what I'm going to do with them. It might be fun to make a little bookmark, or I'm not sure yet. We'll have to think about that one. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions in the comments below. And next we're gonna go into this fun pouch of items. So if you watch my channel for a while now, you know that I love artisan made products, you know, different items artisan made from different countries especially, or different states, but in this time we are traveling the world, so it's different countries, and you know that I love books as well. So this box brings a lot of my interests together, as well as my love for learning and exploration, learning about different cultures. This, I believe, is the Wordy Traveler exclusive, 2 ounces, roasted in Wimberley, Texas. All right, so this is an example of some type of coffee that you might receive. It's a Wordy Traveler exclusive here. It doesn't say anything about the coffee, but it's a nice little 2-ounce pack right there. And here's the tea that came with it, an English breakfast tea. That sounds good. It's organic, a blend of black teas from India, Ceylon, and China. So this is, it even says the steeping instructions. It's a nice size of tea. And if you don't like, you know, tea or coffee, some of these items can also be giftable. Before we get into the last item, which is the book, I want to show you some other items that you could potentially receive in your welcome box, just to give you more examples. But these are already gorgeous, gorgeous items. I'm very happy with the 2 that I received. But you could also get a set of tapas, a small dish set inspired by the Spanish tradition of serving shared small plates. That, of course, is from Spain. They're pictured here, but it's very hard to see. But if you've had tapas, you kind of know what you would be expecting. From Southeast Asia, there's a set of coasters, jute coasters to be exact. Eco-friendly coasters crafted from woven jute fibers commonly used in Southeast Asia. And there's also panda chopsticks from China as another option. A fun and functional set of chopsticks drawing inspiration from East Asian dining culture comes with the cutest panda. That does look cute if you can see their packaging. I think I see the panda in there. And various other souvenirs might appear. A surprise item reflecting craftsmanship and design influences from different cultures around the world. One thing I wanted to mention you guys as well, they're going to be capping the subscriptions when they get around 1,000 subscribers. I think, and a commonly asked question you're probably wondering, in today's climate, you know, this box does source from around the world. What are they going to run into problems in the future? And I asked that exact question when I talked with actually the owner of the Wordy Traveler, which was a great experience for me. So shout out to him if he's listening. Thank you so much. I learned a lot. It was a very informative session. And the bottom line is, no, they planned ahead of time for all the changes that are happening, and they've already sourced all their items for the 3rd and 4th quarter boxes, aka the summer and fall boxes. So that's right, I'm going to be starting in July, bringing you the 3rd quarter box, and then I'll bring you the 4th quarter as well in, I believe, is it October or November? Yeah, it'll be October for the 4th quarter for fall. All right, so the book is a historical fiction or young adult fantasy, kind of goes into both genres. I looked that up on Goodreads because obviously I haven't read it yet, as this is the unboxing, but we can see this is a nice, decent sized book, and it looks like it's going to take us to Shanghai, China. It's called These Violent Delights by Chloe Gong. Chloe Gong is a #1 New York Times bestselling author, and on the back it said this is a instant New York Times bestseller. So before we go into a little bit of the synopsis of the book, just to give you an idea, like I said, in your subscription, if you get the smallest subscription, you would be getting a non-fiction book and a fiction book. This is obviously the fiction book. I know in the Peru box, I chose nonfiction, but I think they gave me a fiction one as well. But like I said, the subscription is revamped, and we'll get to that in a minute. But basically, this is a reimagining of a Romeo and Juliet type story set in 1920s Shanghai. The story follows star-crossed lovers and a monster hunt amidst a gang blood feud that's plaguing the city. The book includes gangsters, a mystery, and the complexities of Western imperialism. And it's actually up for an award for young adult fantasy. I don't know, honestly, if you'd want young adults reading this or not, but you can, of course, make the decision for that. So the back of the book is, remember, we're in 1926 in Shanghai, China. Shanghai hums to the tune of debauchery. A blood feud between two gangs runs the streets red, leaving the city helpless in the grip of chaos. At the heart of it all is 18-year-old Juliet Kai, a former flapper who has returned to assume her role as the proud heir of the Scarlet Gang, a network of criminals far above the law. Their only rivals in power are the White Flowers, who have fought the Scarlets for generations, and behind every movement is their heir, Roma Montagov, Juliet's first love and first betrayal. They even named her Juliet. This literally is a Romeo and Juliet retelling. Anyway, to continue on the back of the book, it says, but when gangsters on both sides show signs of instability culminating in clawing their own throats out, the people start to whisper of a contagion, a madness, or a monster in the shadows. As the deaths stack up, Juliet and Roma must set their guns and grudges aside and work together, for if they can't stop this mayhem, then there will be no city left for either to rule. So, it's interesting. I don't know anything about 1920s Shanghai, that time period, so all of that sounds interesting to read. It'll give us a glimpse into the world and culture of Shanghai. This is just an example of many books that you would get, many types of books. You know, the subscription just has no limits, really. It's so amazing. I really enjoyed the Peru box, and I'm looking forward to this one. So remember, you can get this one for free. This box here has a $99 retail value, 2 nice artisan made products, 3 charms, a book, a tea, and a coffee. And you can get this all for $49 plus your first subscription in your box. And then as well as the Sleepy Time Bookworm Tea that will be added to all of the 2025 boxes. So I hope you'll join me. I cannot wait to show the box for summer, aka the 3rd quarter. So remember, with my code Jessie15 and the affiliate link that I will pin in the pin in the comments down below, as well as put in the description box down below, the combination of link and code will get you the $20 off, bringing your first box to $49, plus this whole entire box free that I just showed you, and the addition of the Sleepy Time Tea in your quarterly box. And just to let you know, some of the subscription options are, you can either get 1 fiction and 1 nonfiction book. You can get 2 nonfiction books, and you choose this when you order. So make sure you customize and look out for this when you're making your order. You can get 2 nonfiction books, or you can get 2 fiction books. And then to go up in price a little bit, you could get 2 fiction and 2 nonfiction books if you'd like more books in your box. And they also have a higher price of 3 fiction books and 3 nonfiction books. So you have plenty of options depending on your budget, how much you like to read per quarter, you know, et cetera, et cetera. If you really like the sounds of the country, you can make that decision. They also have gift subscriptions available. I am beyond excited to share the Wordy Traveler with you. I cannot wait to get the next box and see where our first destination is going to take us in terms of artisan items and books. I do know what country it is, and I'm so excited. Cannot wait. I don't want to spoil it for you guys. Trust me, quarters 3 and 4 are both really good, in my opinion. Great destinations, and I'm super excited. Whew. So let me know what your favorite item is, as always, or tell me if you've gotten the subscription before, if you're into reading, if you like to travel through books. It's a great way to experience the world when you might not necessarily be able to do so. Maybe you're already planning a trip to one of these destinations. Shanghai, India, Greece, we have it all represented here. So please, thank you so much if you're in the premiere, if you're still hanging out with me. Leave that thumbs up, like, it helps me and it helps my channel. And don't forget that comment. Until next time, I'll catch you later. Bye.